Okay, this is the bank reconciliation, and this is the type you will see on your midterm. We have all the information in the bank statement and the book's cash records for Davy Insurance. And then we also have some additional information that we will look at. So we want to start with the bank statement, and we want to think about it as what has not come into the bank yet, what deposits have not come in, and what checks have not come through the bank yet, and we want to adjust for those types of transactions. So the ending balance as of December 31st can be found in the bank statement make sure you're looking at the right statement. And then we need to compare the bank statement to the cash records and see what cash receipts that we've recorded on the book that we have not recorded, that have not come through the bank yet. So the December 4th, $4,260 cleared on December 5th. The $470 cleared on December 10th. The $2,300 cleared on December 18th. And then we do not have the deposit for the $1,820. So that would be considered a deposit in transit. So we want to add $17,800 and $1,820 together, and we get $19,620. Then we want to look at what checks have not come through the bank yet that we've written. So we wrote 1416, check number 1416, and it has come through. Check number 1417 has come through. Check number 1418 has come through, and 1419 has come through. But as you can see, we wrote the check for $1,940, but when we recorded it in the journal, we only recorded it for $1,490. There's an error when we entered it in, so we'll have to fix that on the books later. But let's enter our outstanding checks. Check number 1420 has not come through the bank yet, and it's for $1,480. Check number 1421 has not come through yet, and it is for $900. We're just getting these off of the book recording. Basically the cash journal is what it is. And then the last one would be 640. So we need to total those numbers up. 1480 plus 900 plus 640 is 3,020. We need to subtract that from the 19,620, and our balance, if everything was entered in correctly by me, it should be 16,600. Now for the book side, we need to look and see what the balance is. And that is not on the cash. This is just showing cash receipts and cash payments. But we have a balance of $17,040 that's given to us in the information above. And then we need to add anything the bank has collected for us. So we had a EFT collection of rent. I think that is probably going to be what it is. But we'll go look. The EFT credit was a receipt of rent. So that was for $200. And then the bank collection of $1,100 was for the bank collected $1,100 of a note receivable for us, so we need to record that for $1,100, and then we need to add those up, and then add 17,040 plus 1,300. Which would be 18,340, I believe. Then we need to deduct anything that maybe like bank charges, service fees, those types of things. So, and non-sufficient funds checks that bounce. So we have a non-sufficient fund check of 1,000. And then we have an EFT of $275. This was the EFT debit was an insurance payment, so we paid insurance. So EFT payment of insurance for $275. We have a service charge, the bank service charge of $15. And then we had a mistake, a book error. The book error was for the check we wrote. It was supposed to be for $19.40, but we recorded it for $14.90. So we need to... The difference there, I believe, is $4.50. So now we need to add these numbers up, and that would be $2.90, $7.40, $17.40. I'm going to check it before just to make sure. It's been a long day, so yeah, $17.40. And then we need to subtract that from $18,340, and that would give us $16,600, which would be our adjusted book balance. Then we need to journalize everything that we just did as far as what the bank did for us. The EFT collection. So we received cash and we recorded as rent revenue, and it was for $200 to record rent collected by EFT. And then the next one was the note receivable. We need to record that the bank has received cash, so we've got cash. For the $1,100 was the bank collection for the note. The bank collected a note from a customer for us to record. I guess note receivable collected by the bank. Okay, and then journalize the NSF check. So we need to put the accounts receivable back on there because the customer's check bounced, so they owe us. And we originally debited cash and credited our accounts receivable when the check came in, but now that it bounced, we have to reverse that entry basically. And then the EFT payment, I believe that was for insurance. The bank paid it on behalf of us, and that was for $275 right here. And it would be to record payment of insurance bill. And then the service charge would be the bank expense and a credit to cash for $15. The SC service charge Remember, the acronyms are down here if you get confused on what they stand for. And it's to record bank service charge. And then to correct the error, the error was for, let's see what the error was for, rent. So it was a $450 error. So we would do that. To record error on check 1419. And that is all of that question for the bank reconciliation. So that is what you will need to, the type of problem you will need to practice for the test. So it's question number 9 on objective 7.6 in the study plan.